Welcome back to the Debt-Free Diary. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that's been making waves recently: the top 10 most significant economic disruptions in history. If you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Also, let me know in the comments what you'd like me to cover next. Section 1. Introduction to Economic Disruptions. Economic disruptions have shaped the course of history, altering markets, influencing policies, and changing the lives of millions. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most impactful economic events that have left a lasting mark on the world. Section 2. The 1929 stock market crash. Let's start with one of the most infamous events, the 1929 stock market crash. This event didn't just trigger the Great Depression in the United States, it had a ripple effect globally, leading to massive unemployment, poverty, and economic turmoil. What made this crash so catastrophic was the lack of a safety net. The absence of unemployment insurance and social security systems turned a financial downturn into a decade-long depression. Section 3. The 1973 oil crisis. Jumping forward, we have the 1973 oil crisis. This was a pivotal moment when the Organization of Arab Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OAPEC, proclaimed an oil embargo, drastically reducing the oil supply to the West. The result? Gasoline shortages, skyrocketing prices, and a shift towards energy conservation and the development of alternative energy sources. It reshaped global energy policies and relations with oil-producing nations. Section 4. The fall of the Soviet Union in 1991. Next, let's talk about the 1991 dissolution of the Soviet Union. The collapse of one of the world's superpowers sent shockwaves through global markets. The sudden shift from a state-controlled economy to a market-based one in Russia and other former Soviet states led to significant economic instability, hyperinflation, and a sharp decline in living standards. However, it also opened the door to new economic opportunities and integration with the global economy. Section 5. The 2008 Global Financial Crisis. No list of economic disruptions would be complete without the 2008 global financial crisis. Sparked by the collapse of the housing bubble in the United States, this crisis led to a worldwide recession, with trillions of dollars in losses, massive bailouts, and a profound reevaluation of financial regulations. The crisis underscored the interconnectedness of global markets and the vulnerabilities within the financial system. Section 6. The 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. Finally, we can't ignore the most recent and ongoing disruption, the COVID-19 pandemic. This event brought the global economy to a near standstill, with unprecedented shutdowns, shifts in consumer behavior, and massive government interventions. While we're still feeling the effects, the pandemic has accelerated trends like remote work, e-commerce, and digital transformation, which will likely shape the future economy. Section 7. Expansion on the 2008 Global Financial Crisis. Now, let's delve deeper into the 2008 Global Financial Crisis. This crisis was not just about a housing bubble. It was a culmination of risky financial products, inadequate regulations, and a culture of greed that permeated Wall Street. The widespread use of mortgage-backed securities and credit default swaps created a ticking time bomb. When the bubble burst, it wasn't just banks that failed. Entire economies were brought to their knees. The crisis led to widespread distrust in financial institutions, triggered reforms like the Dodd-Frank Act, and left a legacy of caution that still influences financial decisions today. And there you have it, the top 10 most significant economic disruptions in history. These events remind us of the fragility of economies and the importance of sound financial management. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what topics you'd like to see next on the Debt-Free Diary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.